Energy readers of the world, welcome back to my channel. Zenergy Tarot, where we find the absolute Zen within. We're going to dive right into this, see what the Moonology has. We're doing a quick energy check before I do my next North Node read. Just kind of mixing it up to kind of keep everybody happy, including myself. So, let's see what the Moonology has for the collective today. Surrender to the divine. Being called to surrender more to the divine, which obviously we can always surrender more, we can always compromise more. And the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. And this was just full moon in general here. So, and we did just come out of that full moon in Sagittarius. So, a lot of emotions that were surrounded this full moon. And I think there was a lot of, collectively speaking, I think there was a lot of releasing of old negative ways of thinking. And I know that we say this a lot as readers, but, you know, around the full moon is definitely a time when this, I mean, it's inevitable, you know. And so we are now coming into summer, at least in the northern hemisphere on this side of the earth, and kind of lets things, yeah, I'm going to stop there. We have the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom. It kind of stops a lot of that closed-in energy, you know. You can finally get out, and this is lovely. We started out with the Ace of Pentacles. I'm glad I did this. Now here's the weird part. We got the bookends as the Ace of Pentacles and then the Five of Pentacles in the other end here, right after the World card. So this is curious. I'm wondering why the Five of Pentacles is here after the World card, end of tough cycles. Look, I mean, literally, the World card is right underneath that end of tough cycle approaches. You know, I mean, these are synonymous. These are identical cards. You know, my tarot's already backed up the energy from the Moonology deck. So I'm curious to see why in the world you've gotten yourself into this lack mentality after all of this greatness beforehand. I mean, we've got the Ace of Pentacles with the Justice into the Six of Swords, the World card. I mean, it's a beautiful read. So what happened here, you know, is my question. What in the world happened here? Curious, very, very curious. This full moon, I always love full moons, obviously, but this is one of those full moons that snuck up on me. I had not one breakdown, and the moon usually always brings the tears right out, like waterworks. And I almost missed out, and right at the end there, got me. Okay. So I get this a lot when I'm reading, because it's looking like this is this is all you. This is all you. This is not another person's energy. This is all you. With the Hierophant underneath that Ace of Pentacles, tells me that you were, or you have, or you're about to come into some money, probably with an inheritance, like death in the family. Unfortunately, that's how some of us end up with money. But in this case, you're going to need to really look at, I see. In order to avoid getting into this Five of Pentacles, whatever this money is, whatever this inheritance is, whatever this taking over a business or something like this, you really need to study and pay attention to all the documentation before you sign anything. If it has percentages that are involved, make sure that the percentages are in your favor and not the other person's favor, because if you don't, then you're going to sign something that is going to leave you and put you in that Five of Pentacles. That's what I'm getting now here. Because then we have the Knight of Swords right underneath of the Five of Pentacles. It's almost like this is getting me like MC Hammer vibes. Somebody who came into a lot of money, and then because of other people around them giving them different stories, they or you will give your money all away because you're such a loving person, an understanding type of person with this King of Cups underneath the World card, that you will just believe anything that anyone tells you and feel sorry for them or whatever, and end up giving all of your money away. And so this is a warning from the universe to dot your I's and cross your T's and make sure that the other party has also done so. You know, if you have this type of documentation, this type of money involved, the Justice card being above the Page of Swords, it's like you need to take this information, this documentation, to a lawyer. You need to have a lawyer go over it, because there's always verbiage and wordage in there that you don't understand, and that is made and said in such a way that it seems like it's beneficial. But without knowing the proper words and the layout of the words, you don't understand that you're actually being taken to the cleaners. And we have the Ten of Cups on the bottom, so it might have to do with some type of family. But we're going to see what's in the shadow of this situation here, you know, and find out what it is that you don't know or that you're not seeing. Ten of Swords and King of Cups there. Huh, how about that? That's only 2 shuffles. They said one more. They said one more. That's strange that I just cut on the King of Cups, and there's that Eight of Pentacles again. With the Eight of Pentacles, remember, Eight of Pentacles was on the bottom. Working towards that goal fervorously. Yeah. And you were really hurting financially. Really, and that's, I see. Yeah, you're really going to be going at it over this documentation. Really going to be, there's really some slick words. There's some slick phrases, some slick paragraphs that are going to be in this documentation that you really need to fight against. If there's something in there that you don't like, do not sign. This is a Spirit's warning to not sign until it is exactly what you want. And that's why I have the King of Swords here. That is, you need to, because it's probably something that you're not used to doing, but you need to speak up. You need to stand on what it is that you believe in, the truth that you know, what you deserve. Wow. Wow. I just seen this. I did not even pay attention to I did not even pay attention to the card that is in the shadow here. There's information that you really need. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, because clarifying that, I got goosebumps. It just went all the way up and all the way down. That connecting energy that is in the shadow of what you don't see is, we've got the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords under here that is actually, believe it or not, clarified and joined in the shadow is the Knight of Swords. I mean, you really, I can't stress this enough. The universe can't stress this enough. It's already repeating itself, like screaming at the top of its lungs. Do not sign. Do not sign. That's what I keep hearing. It's almost like we're at a rally, and that's all I'm hearing right now is do not sign. Like if you remember in the Goonies, I got more like raging goosebumps is all I can say. But it's like in the Goonies when they were at the end and they found a little bit of jewels, and then the ship came out just shortly after that. But the lady was speaking Spanish. Do not sign. Do not sign. That's what I keep hearing. Do not sign. And that's the message. Quick, short, to the point. Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it short and simple. And that's what we're saying here. I say we because everybody's here right now. So let's throw down some divine mind, because we need some divine mind, some divine intelligence for a little more guidance, and find out what it is that you need to focus on during this time. You know, you got to make sure that you're not responding, you're not reacting. I'm sorry, you're responding. Do not react, because then that's when your eyes don't see anymore. Okay, resolution's on the bottom. There will be a resolution in the situation as long as you stand on your own 2 feet. You're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. And when we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust the outcome will work out, and let go of your attachment to it. So that's got to be with this, obviously, this inheritance or documentation, this, winning the lottery, something like that. Jump in. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. Kind of mixed signals here. The stars will never align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take the leap anyway, and this is that time. It's like that Fool energy. What are you going to leap into? I don't know. I like I said, that's kind of the opposite of take your time and pay attention. This is saying jump in. But this is, maybe to do with whatever is the outcome of the money that you receive. That's something that you've been focusing on, that you would really love. If you always said to yourself, if I had this type of money, then I would definitely be, do this or whatever. Presence. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, to stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you miss all of its beauty. It's like kids. If you're always talking about and thinking about and looking back at how cute they used to be, and then you're really worried about and wondering about how their future is going to be, you're going to realize, and it happened to me, you're going to think, holy cow, it seems like they were just born 2 years ago and now they're teenagers. So because we work our lives away, we spend our time on phones and everything else, even just keeping up on day-to-day stuff. I would rather my dishes not be done and my kids be okay with, and my kids be happy that I'm spending time with them, versus dad was always doing the dishes or something like that. But you need to stay in the present moment, or the present moment will be gone. Because that's all we really have. That's all we really have. That's why time is such a precious commodity, because that's all we really have. And giving it away to the past and to the future is really neglect and disrespectful to ourselves and our time. Know your time's worth. Know what your time is worth. That's it. That's it. Know what your time is worth. And there will be a resolution in this situation. This is short, sweet, to the point. I love it. I want more of it. Thank you, Spirit, for delivering such a clear, concise, succinct message. White light. Surrender to the divine. Remember, we started out with surrender to the divine. And if you need guidance, that's how you get it. Surrender to the divine, and they will show you, they will lead you, they will guide you in this situation. And they will tell you what to do if you have an ear to hear. Bottom line, if you have an ear to hear. This is the number 36 card, which is 9 energy. Again, the end of a tough cycle approaches. I'm excited for you, and it's not even my situation, but it feels very, very exciting. You're going to have to be stoic in this situation, I'm hearing. You got to be very stoic. Move in silence type of thing. I'll get to this page one of these days. It's dang near. It might actually be the very last card. Let's see, is there any other card? No, that is the last card of the deck. White light. The universe surrounds you with white light and protection. You have received this card as the universe wants you to know that you are protected and loved from above. White light is a universal energy that is available for your protection at will. The angels of the universe reside on this spiritual level, and you have the ability to call them in when and if you need them. The white light psychic reading card is a gentle reminder that whenever you are worried, feel unsafe, or in need of heavenly protection, you can simply call on the universe to surround you with its warm, protective, radiating light. White light is a protective bubble that keeps you safe from any negative thoughts, feelings, energies, or entities you may feel you have around you. These energies can be a living person on the earthly realm or a deceased being in the spiritual realm. White light has been called on since the dawn of time to protect any human being who feels they are in the need of assistance from above, as your guardian angel and your loved ones in spirit reside in the realm and vibrate at this frequency. It is important to remember to call on them when needed. You may sometimes feel so stressed and disconnected from the universe that you forget there is also help at hand from the universe and the spiritual realms above. Calling in a white light is such a simple thing to do, and it can immediately lift your vibration and mood and your feeling of being safe. The universe wants you to know in your heart that you are always safe and protected from above. Do not ever hesitate to ask for assistance from the universe, angels, and loved ones in spirit, which is very not an easy thing for myself to ask for help from anybody anywhere. I always want to believe that I can do it on myself. I don't need anybody, but it's not true. We need everybody. We are all interconnected. We are starting to find this out and figure this out more and more and more every day. And once we all really realize this, and the jig is up, this Earth's vibration is going to really raise. I'm excited. This is the best time to be alive. Surround yourself in the white light. Call it down. This is what I do, and I literally will imagine it basically like pouring down on me like a waterfall. I get hard to breathe even talking about it. It's amazing. And you'll feel a lot more protected. A lot of us are feeling unsafe. You know, the root chakra being the most ignored chakra. That stability and that safety chakra. Lovely. I will leave you with this. Please watch your thoughts. They will turn into your words. Please watch your words. They will turn into your habit. Watch your habits. They will definitely turn into your character. I will see you on the north side. But right now, I'm going to see you over here. The spot for sheet music works great to hold your rings. I don't know how to read sheet music, so there's no need. Now let's see what comes out here.